नमस्कार विद्यार्थी मित्रांनो, आज आपण फाउंडेशन कोर्स इन इंग्लिश मधील युनिट 3 रीडिंग कॉम्प्रहेन्शन हा पाठ अभ्यासणार आहोत. धड्याचे संक्षिप्त पण समजण्याजोगं स्पष्टीकरण दिलेलं आहे. हे व्हिडिओ खास अशा विद्यार्थ्यांसाठी तयार करण्यात आले आहेत, जे कामामुळे किंवा वेळेअभावी पुस्तक वाचण्यासाठी जास्त वेळ देऊ शकत नाहीत. तुम्ही फक्त ऐकतही पूर्ण धडा समजून घेऊ शकता. ज्यांनी पुस्तकातून अभ्यास केला आहे त्यांच्यासाठीही सराव करण्याकरता हा व्हिडिओ अतिशय महत्त्वाचा आहे. कमी वेळात महत्त्वाचे पॉइंट समजून घेण्यासाठी हा व्हिडिओ शेवटपर्यंत नक्की पहा. चला तर मग वेळ न घालवता सुरुवात करूया. Importance of reading. Reading is essential for gaining knowledge and developing language skills. It improves vocabulary, grammar, and writing ability. Reading also enhances concentration and imagination. It helps in personality development. For example, reading newspapers daily keeps us updated with current events. Reading stories enhances creativity and critical thinking. वाचन हे ज्ञान मिळवण्यासाठी आणि भाषेचे कौशल्य विकसित करण्यासाठी अत्यावश्यक आहे. यामुळे शब्दसंग्रह, व्याकरण आणि लेखन कौशल्य सुधारते. वाचनामुळे लक्ष केंद्रित करण्याची आणि कल्पनाशक्ती वाढते. हे व्यक्तिमत्व विकासात मदत करते. उदाहरणार्थ, दररोज वर्तमानपत्र वाचल्याने चालू घडामोडींची माहिती मिळते. गोष्टी वाचल्याने सर्जनशीलता आणि चिकित्सक विचारशक्ती वाढते. Types of reading. There are different types of reading. Silent reading, reading quietly without speaking. Loud reading, reading aloud with proper pronunciation and expression. Skimming, speed reading, reading quickly to get the general idea of the text. Intensive reading, reading slowly and carefully to understand every detail. वाचनाचे वेगवेगळे प्रकार असतात. शांत वाचन, मनातच न बोलता वाचणे. जोराने वाचन, योग्य उच्चार व भावभावनेने वाचणे. सरसकट वाचन, मजकुराचा एकंदर अर्थ पटकन मिळवण्यासाठी वाचन. सखोल वाचन, प्रत्येक तपशील समजण्यासाठी हळूहळू आणि नीट वाचणे. How to read. Choose a quiet place to read. Stay focused and avoid distractions. Use a dictionary to understand difficult words. Take short notes while reading. Discuss what you read with others to understand better. Reading with full attention helps in better understanding. वाचनासाठी शांत जागा निवडा. लक्ष केंद्रित ठेवा आणि व्यत्यय टाळा. कठीण शब्द समजून घेण्यासाठी शब्दकोश वापरा. वाचताना थोडक्यात टिपा घ्या. जे वाचले ते इतरांशी चर्चा करा म्हणजे समज अधिक चांगली होते. पूर्ण लक्ष देऊन वाचल्यास समज अधिक चांगली होते. What is reading comprehension? Reading comprehension means understanding what you read. It includes identifying the main idea, theme, and supporting details. One must be able to answer questions based on the passage. It also involves guessing meanings of new words from context and drawing conclusions. वाचन समज म्हणजे जे वाचतो ते समजून घेणे. यामध्ये मुख्य कल्पना, विषय आणि पूरक माहिती ओळखणे आले. वाचलेल्या उतार्यावर आधारित प्रश्नांची उत्तरे देता आली पाहिजेत. यामध्ये संदर्भावरून नवीन शब्दांचे अर्थ ओळखणे आणि निष्कर्ष काढणे यांचाही समावेश असतो. Developing the habit of reading. Start by reading short and interesting stories. Fix a regular time for reading daily. Visit the library and explore different types of books. Choose books suitable for your age and level. Gradually increase the reading time. Develop curiosity and ask questions while reading. लहान आणि रंजक गोष्टी वाचून सुरुवात करा. दररोज वाचनासाठी ठराविक वेळ ठेवा. ग्रंथालयाला भेट द्या आणि वेगवेगळ्या प्रकारची पुस्तके शोधा. आपल्या वय आणि स्तरानुसार पुस्तके निवडा. हळूहळू वाचनाचा वेळ वाढवा. जिज्ञासा वाढवा आणि वाचन करताना प्रश्न विचारा. Model passage. Reading is a good habit. A student must read daily. Reading increases knowledge and confidence. It helps in the overall development of a person. वाचन ही चांगली सवय आहे. विद्यार्थ्याने दररोज वाचले पाहिजे. वाचनामुळे ज्ञान आणि आत्मविश्वास वाढतो. हे व्यक्तीच्या सर्वांगीण विकासात मदत करते. Importance of reading. Reading is more than just decoding words on a page. It is a fundamental skill that underpins personal, academic, and professional success in the modern world. At its core, reading empowers individuals by expanding their knowledge base exponentially. Through books, articles, and various other forms of text, we gain insights into diverse subjects, from history and science to philosophy and current events. This continuous acquisition of knowledge broadens our perspectives, fosters critical thinking, and enables us to make informed decisions. Beyond mere information gathering, reading significantly enhances vocabulary and improves language proficiency. Exposure to varied sentence structures and lexical choices refines our communication skills, both written and oral. A robust vocabulary allows for more precise expression, while an understanding of nuanced language facilitates better comprehension and more effective interaction. Furthermore, reading plays a crucial role in personal development and emotional intelligence. Engaging with narratives, whether fiction or non-fiction, allows us to step into the shoes of others, experiencing different cultures, emotions, and life experiences. This vicarious learning cultivates empathy, fostering a deeper understanding of human nature and societal complexities. It can also provide solace, inspiration, and a sense of connection, offering an escape from daily stressor or a source of motivation. In an increasingly digital and fast-paced world, the ability to concentrate and process information deeply is invaluable. Reading, particularly sustained reading of longer texts, trains the brain to focus, improves attention span, and strengthens analytical capabilities. It encourages reflection and contemplation, contrasting with the often superficial and fragmented consumption of information online. For students, strong reading skills are paramount for academic achievement across all subjects, while for professionals, they are essential for staying abreast of industry trends, conducting research, and communicating effectively. In essence, reading is a lifelong journey of learning and self-improvement that enriches every facet of life. Kinds of reading. Reading is not a monolithic activity. Rather, it encompasses a variety of approaches and purposes, each dictating a different kind of reading. Understanding these distinctions is crucial for becoming an efficient and effective reader. One primary classification is intensive reading, which involves a detailed and thorough approach to understanding a text. This kind of reading is often employed when studying academic material, legal documents, or complex instructions. The goal is to grasp every nuance, analyze arguments, identify specific details, and critically evaluate the content. Intensive reading typically involves rereading, highlighting, annotating, and summarizing to ensure deep comprehension. It demands significant focus and is often associated with learning new vocabulary and grammatical structures. In contrast, extensive reading focuses on reading for general comprehension and enjoyment, often involving larger volumes of text. The primary aim here is not to analyze every word or detail, but to develop fluency, build vocabulary through context, and gain a broader understanding of a subject or narrative. Examples include reading novels, magazines, or articles for leisure. This type of reading encourages faster processing and less reliance on dictionaries, promoting an overall sense of meaning rather than meticulous detail. Another distinct kind is skimming, which involves quickly glancing over a text to get a general idea of its content, main points, or structure. Skimming is useful for determining if a text is relevant, for surveying an article before reading it in detail, or for reviewing previously learned material. It involves focusing on headings, subheadings, topic sentences, and keywords. Closely related to skimming is scanning, where the reader searches for specific information within a text. Unlike skimming, which aims for a general overview, scanning is highly targeted. For instance, scanning a phone book for a specific number or an index for a particular term. The reader's eyes move quickly across the page, looking for keywords or phrases. And once found, the reader slows down to extract the required information. Lastly, critical reading goes beyond mere comprehension to evaluate the text's validity, bias, and underlying assumptions. This kind of reading involves questioning the author's purpose, identifying logical fallacies, recognizing persuasive techniques, and forming independent judgments about the information presented. It is essential for academic research, informed decision making, and navigating the vast amount of information available in the digital age. Each kind of reading serves a unique purpose, and proficient readers adapt their approach based on their objective and the nature of the text. How to read. Effective reading is not an innate ability but a learned skill that can be significantly improved through conscious effort and the application of specific strategies. The How to Read section typically delves into practical techniques that enhance comprehension, speed, and retention. A fundamental starting point is active engagement with the text. Passive reading, where words simply flow past the eyes without deep processing, yields poor results. Active engagement involves asking questions before, during, and after reading. Before reading, one might preview the text by looking at headings, subheadings, introductions, and conclusions to activate prior knowledge and set a purpose for reading. This pre-reading step provides a mental framework for the information to come. During reading, techniques like highlighting or underlining key information and annotating the margins with questions, comments, or summaries are highly effective. These actions force the reader to interact with the material, identify important concepts, and make connections. It's crucial, however, to highlight judiciously, focusing only on truly essential points rather than entire paragraphs, to avoid creating an unhelpful wall of color. Another important strategy is to monitor comprehension continuously. If a passage is unclear, a good reader will pause, reread, or look up unfamiliar vocabulary. This self-correction mechanism prevents misunderstandings from accumulating and hindering overall comprehension. Breaking down complex sentences or paragraphs into smaller, more manageable units can also be beneficial. Furthermore, developing an awareness of text structure can significantly aid comprehension. Recognizing common organizational patterns such as cause and effect, comparison and contrast, problem and solution, or chronological order helps readers anticipate information and follow the author's line of reasoning. After reading, summarizing the main points in one's own words either mentally or in writing, reinforces understanding and aids retention. Discussing the material with others or attempting to explain it further solidifies the learning. For specific purposes, techniques like speed reading, though often debated, it focuses on reducing subvocalization and increasing eye span, or SQTNR. Survey, question, read, recite, review are systematic approaches that can be taught. Ultimately, mastering how to read involves a combination of pre-reading preparation, active engagement during reading, self-monitoring, and post-reading reinforcement, all tailored to the specific purpose of the reading task. What is reading comprehension? Reading comprehension is the ability to understand and interpret written text. It goes far beyond simply recognizing words and their definitions. It involves a complex cognitive process of constructing meaning from the interaction between the reader and the text. At its most basic level, comprehension means being able to extract explicit information presented in the text: who, what, when, where, and why. However, true comprehension extends much deeper, requiring the reader to make inferences, identify main ideas, understand the author's purpose and tone, recognize underlying themes, and connect new information to existing knowledge. It's about building a mental model of the text's content, rather than just passively absorbing words. Several factors contribute to effective reading comprehension. Vocabulary knowledge is fundamental. A strong vocabulary allows readers to understand the meaning of individual words, which are the building blocks of sentences and paragraphs. Without sufficient vocabulary, the reader may struggle to grasp the literal meaning of the text. Background knowledge or prior knowledge is equally crucial. Readers bring their own experiences, beliefs, and understanding of the world to the text. This existing knowledge helps them make connections, fill in gaps, and interpret new information within a meaningful context. For instance, someone with a basic understanding of history will comprehend a historical text more readily than someone without such background. Inferential skills are a cornerstone of advanced comprehension. Often, authors do not explicitly state every piece of information. Readers must infer meaning by drawing conclusions based on clues within the text and their own background knowledge. This includes understanding implied meanings, recognizing cause and effect relationships that aren't directly stated, and discerning the author's attitude or bias. Furthermore, the ability to identify main ideas and supporting details is vital for understanding the organizational structure of a text and discerning what is most important. Recognizing how different parts of a text relate to each other contributes to a holistic understanding. Finally, metacognition, the ability to think about one's own thinking, plays a significant role in comprehension. Effective readers monitor their understanding as they read, identifying when they are confused and employing strategies to clarify meaning, such as rereading, rephrasing, or looking up unfamiliar terms. In essence, reading comprehension is an active, constructive process where the reader synthesizes information, makes connections, and critically evaluates the text to arrive at a full and nuanced understanding. Developing reading habit. Developing a reading habit is a transformative journey that unlocks a world of knowledge, entertainment, and personal growth. It's not just about reading more, but about integrating reading into one's daily routine as a consistent and enjoyable activity. The initial step in cultivating this habit is often finding topics or genres that genuinely interest you. Forcing oneself to read material that is dull or irrelevant can quickly lead to discouragement. Whether it's fiction, non-fiction, biographies, science fiction, or history, identifying what sparks your curiosity is paramount. Starting with shorter pieces like articles, short stories, or novellas can also be less intimidating than diving into a lengthy tome. Once interests are identified, setting realistic and achievable goals is crucial. Instead of aiming to read an entire book in a day, start with a commitment of 15 to 30 minutes each day, or perhaps a certain number of pages. Consistency is more important than volume in the early stages. Creating a dedicated and comfortable reading environment can also significantly aid in habit formation. This might involve a quiet corner, a comfortable chair, good lighting, and minimizing distractions like television or social media. Making reading a deliberate part of your routine, such as reading before bed, during a commute, or with a morning coffee, helps establish it as a regular activity rather than an occasional chore. Furthermore, making reading accessible is key. This means having books or reading material readily available, whether in physical form, on an e-reader, or through audiobooks. Carrying a book or having a reading app on your phone ensures that you can utilize small pockets of free time for reading. Tracking progress can also be a powerful motivator. Simple methods like a reading journal, a digital app, or even just a mental note of books completed can provide a sense of accomplishment and encourage continued engagement. Joining a book club or engaging in discussions about books can add a social dimension, fostering motivation and offering new perspectives. Overcoming initial hurdles like a perceived lack of time or difficulty concentrating requires patience and persistence. By consistently engaging with enjoyable material in a conducive environment and setting realistic goals, reading gradually transforms from a task into a deeply satisfying and indispensable part of daily life, ultimately enriching one's intellectual and emotional landscape. Model passage. A model passage in the context of a reading skills or comprehension curriculum typically refers to a sample text provided for a specific purpose, usually for practice, analysis, or demonstration. The essence of a model passage lies in its role as a practical example to illustrate concepts discussed in preceding sections, such as kinds of reading, how to read, or what is reading comprehension. The passage itself would be carefully selected or crafted to exemplify certain characteristics or to allow for the application of particular reading strategies. For instance, if the lesson is on identifying the main idea, the model passage would likely have a clear, discernible main idea supported by various details. If the focus is on inferential reading, the passage might contain subtle clues that require the reader to draw conclusions not explicitly stated. Similarly, if the topic is recognizing different text structures, e.g., cause and effect, compare and contrast, the model passage would exhibit one or more of these structures prominently. The purpose of including a model passage is multifaceted. Firstly, it provides a concrete example that moves the learning from theoretical explanations to practical application. Learners can see how the concepts they've just read about, e.g., skimming, scanning, identifying tone, are applied in a real-world text. Secondly, It serves as a practice ground. After being introduced to various reading techniques, students can actively apply these techniques to the model passage, often with guided questions or exercises. This hands-on practice is crucial for solidifying understanding and building proficiency. Thirdly, it can be used for assessment or evaluation. Instructors might use the model passage to gauge students' comprehension levels or their ability to apply specific reading strategies. Finally, the model passage acts as a benchmark or reference point. By dissecting and understanding the model passage, learners gain a clearer idea of what effective comprehension looks like and how to approach different types of texts. It transforms abstract concepts into tangible, workable skills, making the learning process more effective and engaging. Key points. Importance of reading. Reading plays a vital role in gaining knowledge, improving language skills, and developing thinking abilities. For example, reading newspapers daily keeps us updated with current events, while reading stories enhances imagination. It also boosts communication, confidence, and writing skills. Kinds of reading. There are different kinds of reading. 1. Silent reading, reading in the mind without speaking. 2. Loud reading, reading aloud with proper pronunciation. 3. Skimming, speed reading, reading quickly to get the main idea. 4. Intensive reading, reading carefully to understand deeply. For example, students may skim through a chapter before revision, but read it intensively before exams. How to read. Choose a quiet place. Stay focused and avoid distractions. Understand the meaning of difficult words. Take notes if needed. For example, while reading an English article, using a dictionary helps improve understanding and vocabulary. What is reading comprehension? Reading comprehension means understanding the meaning, purpose, and message of a passage. It includes identifying main ideas, characters, or moral lessons. For instance, reading a story and explaining its message shows comprehension. Developing reading habit. Start with short and interesting books. Set a fixed reading time daily. Visit libraries regularly. For example, reading for 10 minutes daily in the morning can turn into a long-term habit. Model passage. A student must read regularly. Reading increases knowledge and builds confidence. This passage shows how reading helps in personal development. हा धडा तुम्हाला समजला असेल अशी आशा आहे. अजून अशाच प्रकारे सोपा आणि समजण्यासारखा अभ्यासक्रम घेऊन येणार आहोत. तुम्ही कामाच्या ठिकाणी, प्रवासात, की विश्रांतीच्या वेळेत सुद्धा अभ्यास करू शकता, हेच या व्हिडिओचं उद्दिष्ट आहे. पुढील व्हिडिओसाठी सबस्क्राइब करायला विसरू नका आणि सूचना कमेंटमध्ये नक्की कळवा. अभ्यास करत राहा आणि यश तुमचेच असेल. धन्यवाद.